All right, so let's do a collective reading and see what's going on out in the world. So what is it that we need to know? What does the collective need to know? Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm getting something about, there's another person, yep, and there's the Three of Cups. So I'll tell you what I'm getting is, oh, Ace of Pentacles. There could be somebody that maybe kind of comes around every so often and maybe, you know, does certain things. Maybe they need money, or maybe there's something about, you know, how can I say this? It's not like they need money or anything like that. Whatever it is that is valuable, whatever it is that you have that's valuable, okay? Whatever it is that you have to offer that's valuable, okay? So let's say there's somebody that could be doing something to... All right, I'm being reminded of... Libido? Where are we going with this? I'm getting something about desire. The Queen of Cups. Three of Cups. Five of Wands. Something about desire. I'm getting something about desire. Libido. Lymphatic system. Wands. Okay, so somebody could be dealing with something where they're having, you know, maybe an overactive gland. I don't know, I'm getting something about the lymphatic system. Okay, maybe somebody's, you know, there is something definitely going on where somebody could be, you know, something could be like really, really weighing heavy on another person. And that could be, you know, maybe something in regards to their health, or maybe there's something that's very different about them lately, you know, and this could be in reference to, I don't know this, because I'm getting like friends, rejoice, joining, coming together. Now, there could be two people coming together. Libido. Okay. Okay. Interesting. One person could be... Wait a minute. What is this? Wait a minute. There are two people looking at each other. This and this and this. Three of Wands. Temperance. Two of Swords. Ten of Wands. So, I definitely have the two. Well, there's the Three of Wands. Somebody could be waiting for another person to reach out to them. Okay. Or maybe somebody could be like expecting a call. This could be a friend or an acquaintance. Something like that. Two people could be getting... there's an attraction. What is going on with this lately? Somebody's like, there's like, this is so interesting. There's like a lot of attraction lately. I've been noticing that there is like a lot of like, okay, it's unsuspecting attraction. Unsuspecting? Unsuspecting? Is that the right? Unsuspecting attraction. Does that even make sense? Unintentional attraction? I'm getting the word something attraction. Unbelievable attraction. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty intense, and somebody's trying to ignore it. Somebody's like, you know what? We have something that we're supposed to do. I have to make sure that I kind of keep it in check, you know, but somebody's having a very difficult time trying to manage or maintain this attraction. It's intense. Only because I can feel it. I can feel it. For whatever reason, it's probably something that is just not even fathomable. So it's probably no way something could even, come of this. Most likely. I mean, seriously. For whatever reason, there's probably, I'm getting the word probably because, I don't like to kind of like say it's never going to happen. Okay? I don't like to say that. Because deep down, I do believe anything's possible. However, it's likely that either both realize that nothing could ever happen or nothing could ever come of this, or there could probably never be an opportunity that could present itself. It's just unfathomable. But the attraction is, woo! It's euphoric. It is utterly euphoric. It's like somebody hopes for this opportunity. But they're trying to be like, you know what? I have to kind of like face facts. It's almost like somebody kind of like gets lost in their imagination. The imagination is just absolutely beautiful. Okay. Yeah. I think it's kind of like, it's like a shame. It's sad. There's the King of Swords in reverse. It's not a third party situation. Is there? No? Oh, thank God. Because I can't stand that. I seriously can't stand that. I can't. When I see stuff about, people that are in relationship or, marriage and they're not happy and they're actually having eyes for another person, I have a very difficult time with that. Because if you're not happy in your marriage, if you're not happy in your relationship, it's probably best to move on. I'm not saying, if there's something like really, really wrong in the relationship, I'm not saying, just because somebody's not happy. I mean, there's, things that you can figure out and work out. But somebody who's actually actively out there having attractions to other people while still maintaining, I have a very serious problem with that. See? I do. And I know a lot of people aren't, in agreement with me, but anything that you do to step out of your relationship, if something like that comes up, then why are you in that relationship? Regardless of whatever it is that you lose, I know it sucks. I know it does. I've been there. I've done it. People don't have no idea what I've been through. And it's irrelevant. So it's not fair to judge another person. All I know is that regardless of whatever your situation is, if something is bad, then you can leave. You're going to lose possessions. You're going to lose certain things. It is what it is. It just is. So, I don't necessarily know that I see that there is any kind of a third party situation, which is, for me, is a relief. Okay? One of them things where it's just like, I have to wait for the divorce, or I haven't told my, so-and-so that I want a separation. That's kind of crappy. That's crappy. Anyway. So, I don't know why I kind of went down that rabbit hole. Why did I? Okay, so that's what somebody could be thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Page of Swords. Fool, Five of Swords. Seven of Wands. Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles. Is it possible one person doesn't feel the same? Do they both feel the same? They both feel the same. Now, I think there's like this idea or this thought or this fear or this, You know, something that's kind of like underlying where it's like in the past where, you know, other people have been dishonest, you know, especially, you know, if there is any sort of a distance between these two people, you know, that there's no way for me to know exactly if this person's being honest with me because so many people, you know, yada, 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 are so dishonest. There's no way for me to really verify, you know, whatever this person's doing, whether they're being truthful or honest or not. Okay? And I feel like that's what that is. I feel like that's what that is. There's also a fact of somebody that is like, you know, this is a very mixed energy. Alright. That's what that is. Now, you both have the same fear. In fact, one person has more of the fear than the other. I don't think the other person has fear because I feel like one person actually is just like, you know what, I can go with it. You know, I think that this person is really a good person. They're a good moral person. The other person is not so certain about the other one. And I think it probably has something to do with, you know, their outlook or the way that they carry themselves. They're very confident. That's weird. Magician. You know what? I think that's a big part of a lot of this is like, you know, it is those fears that's getting somebody which kind of like hinders. And I do feel like there is a certain factor here. I don't know what the factor is. It could be distance or something like that. Okay? I'm only saying that as, I mean, there could be multiple factors that could be keeping two people apart. It can be multiple factors. You know, one person could have a debilitating illness, or I don't want to say that. A disease. I don't know why. Not that I necessarily think that, but, you know, maybe somebody is like, you know, maybe they have like health conditions or something like that. Excuse me. I could also be another fear about another person. Okay. Could be, you know, two different jobs, two different outlooks, two different works, two different families, two different dynamics, two different cultures. Whatever it is, you know. There's something that kind of hinders that, okay? That hinders these two people coming together. All right. Now, can everyone, you know, can everyone get past a certain thing? Is it possible? If the world doesn't want two people to be together, the world will make sure two people won't be together. It doesn't always depend. Because look at how much we are all controlled by other people. Look at how easily we are controlled every single day. We don't even know it. By our music, by what people tell us, by our political beliefs. We're so easily manipulated and controlled all day long. So people like to say, you know, oh, well, those things shouldn't matter. Well, they do matter because we allow the world to dictate and to tear people apart, tear people down. We see it every day. We see it all the time. If somebody wants you to believe something that could be not true about another person, they have their way of making it happen. It's constant. If you don't see that, something could be a little bit off with your perception. Something could be a lot off with your perception if you can't see that. So for whatever reason, whatever this is, something is keeping two people from being able to really fulfill their desire. Okay? To be together. Is it possible? Yes. Until people can start literally training their mind and maintaining their focus, their energy, and balance their emotions. And be rational. It just is what it is. It'll probably take a miracle, really. Somebody maybe needs to either take a vacation, a trip, or move closer to somebody. That could cost a lot of money, yes. But it could also be beneficial. As they say, you got to spend money to make money. It could be something like that. It could be a lot of different things. You know? If you've been ever been into a position where, you know, you've met somebody at a distance and the, you know, the geography was completely different from what you normally, you know, what you've known all your life. You know, you could grow up in some place that is, you know, tropical and then go to a desert-like atmosphere. And you realize that, you know, not only is it the geography of it, you know, the land, you know, the temperatures, the environment, everything. You also have, you know, different people, okay? People are very, very different. They're very different depending on wherever it is they're raised, their customs, their cultures. Everything is completely different. You know, let's say it could be something like that, because I'm kind of like getting an element about that, you know? It can be very, very scary for one person to sacrifice yada, yada, yada for something that maybe they don't know, okay? These things are very, very difficult, okay? And that could be what the big problem is. Yeah. Could it be beneficial? Yes. But a lot of times people are a little bit afraid to roll that dice, you know? Is it understandable? Of course. Advice. Ace of Pentacles. For now, Knight of Pentacles. For Justice, like that. For now. For now. As always, play it by ear. Take things slow. Okay? Never say never. Never say never. Okay? I feel like whatever this dynamic is, at least for now, it looks like the primary role or obligation is, you know, making sure that everything is running smoothly. So whoever these two people are, there could be something, you know, as far as, you know, we're in this, you know, to, you know, I don't want to say we're in this to make money. We're in this to create an impact, okay? I'm getting the word infrastructure. I don't know why I'm getting that. Anyway, we're in this to make sure that things are better for not only us, but for everyone, okay? So there is a common goal that both are there to reach or aspire to. The issue is the attraction, okay? Don't let that make you lose sight of what the primary objective or goal is, okay? That could be like maybe more or less a, you know, a selfish, you know, thing. I mean, the attraction, I don't know, could it just be like a lustful attraction? Could it be? I don't know. I'm not necessarily seeing a lot of cups. I'm not seeing too much of that. So I'm not necessarily sure that it's mostly from emotional, you know. I think it's more of a passion thing. Okay. It's more of, you know, an attraction. So don't lose sight of whatever it is that, you know, you guys have come together for to, you know, to execute. I'm going to leave it there because there's like a lot going on this. There's a lot riding on this. I'm going to put it that way. There's a lot riding on this. There's a lot riding on this future. I mean, it's very, very, whatever it is, it's very, very good. It's very, very good. So don't ruin something in the very beginning, you know, making it about that. Okay, that should probably be kept on the back burner. Okay, that's only going to distract somebody. So continue to, whatever it is that you guys were focusing on from the very beginning, continue with that. And then maintain. And then you never know, later down the road, things can always manifest a certain way. If somebody is too antsy, they're too jumpy, and they need to kind of like jump into this with somebody else because they're so lonely, and well, then this probably isn't your reading. If you can't wait, then this probably isn't your reading. And you're probably not really very serious about whatever it is that you both are coming together to accomplish. Okay? So going to leave it there. All right. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can email becomethestar1111@gmail.com, or you can contact me through Instagram, Become the Star. It's all one word, all lowercase. Make sure you're paying attention to the spelling, because there are people out there pretending to be me. There's a lot of fakes that are scamming people. Okay? So, make sure you're paying attention. There's no, I don't reach out to people. Okay? You have to reach out to me. That's it. I'm leaving it there. If we still don't know this by now, then... oh, I'm sorry. All right.